So I desoldered all the switches from this mechanical keyboard. They were on this board right here. The LEDs remain on the board, so I don't know how I will recover them. But let me just tell you a story how stupid I am. I started desoldering the switches and pulling them out by hand. It was really hard. And then I remembered that I got two keycap pulling tools, or so I thought. So one of the keycap pullers, which I thought it was for keycaps, was this tool. This is actually for pulling the switches out. Now they are loosely in this plastic, but let me show you. So this actually grabs a hold of the switch and you can pull it out very easily. You just point the soldering iron at each of the legs and out it comes. So yeah, that's what I learned today, that I'm stupid and I should have used this tool. It would have shortened the time it took me maybe by an hour or two. So yeah, that was really stupid. Anyway, this company, I really like this company, Miria. It's a local brand, but they included this switch puller and the keycap puller for this keyboard. So hats off to them. Now, with all the keys, I mean the switches taken off, put this back here and turn it around. Here are all the switches. So now I will take some wire, maybe not this thickness, just UTP, I think, even thinner than this. I will take the wire and recreate the circuits of that Logitech keyboard, which are here. I have to recreate these, and it's in the other direction because the electronics was up here. Yeah, like this. So what I will do, here are two circuits, 1 and 2. So one of the circuits I will connect to all the left legs of the switches and do the circuitry, and then the other one I will connect to the right pin of each switch. And where they meet or something, I just put some insulation between them. I don't care to have insulated wire, it will be just bare wire. So where's the electronics? And I mount the electronics somewhere. I checked it's metal underneath, so I will solder the wires directly to this Logitech controller. It has a wireless antenna. I showed you in a recent video. Yeah. Now you can buy this mouse and keyboard combo for like 20 bucks. New. Yeah, so it's not such a big loss. I used it for 10 years and now it's time to make it mechanical. So it will use 2 batteries, and if I want to connect the backlight, that will probably use 5 volts from USB. So my thought was that I'll have the 2 batteries, and for the backlight I connect another battery to have 4.5 volts, and that should be enough to power the backlight. I always use it on the least bright settings, on the darkest settings, so it should be enough. And even the USB specs, they are tolerant. They can go down to 4.5, no problem. So it should be enough. But for now, I just focus on the circuits and make it work without the backlight, and then I'll see what I'll do. I may not even need the backlight because I can type even without looking, so it makes no sense to have a backlight. One more thing I want to show you is, now that with all the materials removed from this keyboard, it's just a thin plastic. Yeah, let me just turn it around. Now the switches are really silent. If I take it on my lap, it's just really silent, because it's not connected to anything solid that would resonate and make a lot of noise. Like this other keyboard makes a lot of noise when I press the buttons. This is more silent. So maybe I will leave the back off and put on a piece of mouse pad or something to cover it, and it will be soft and maybe it will be silent. Hopefully. I don't know if I want to spend the time, because if I put back the back, here's the keyboard's back. I put it back on. Snap it in place. It's in place. It will mount with a few more screws. But now this also is very loud. Not as loud as the other one because the circuit board is removed, but still, it's not the quietest. Maybe it will be good. I can just snap this on and I don't have to worry about covering it with some improvised crap. So that's it for now. I will probably show you the completed circuits once they are soldered. I will solder everything. I don't think I will switch the switches frequently. They are guaranteed for 50 million presses, so yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, this will be awesome, I think, if it will work with this wireless little controller from a Logitech keyboard. Dependable and low power. In this I change the batteries maybe once a year or once every 2 years if I use non-rechargeable batteries. So yeah, this will be hopefully really awesome.